London approaching the ferry. Mm. I know it's a beautiful day for each and every one of us that are alive. Because many never make it. Many never make it this morning. You can see the sulky there. Not so bright. The sun is hiding. And all of these things. But nevertheless, we have life, we have health and strength. We're not registered in the hospital. We're not in no situation. So we have to give thanks and praise to the only God, the true God, the creator of mankind, the omniscient, the omnipotent. Yes. So regardless of what you're going through, brother and sister, give thanks and praise that you're alive. Give thanks and praise that you're still in the land of the living. You might not have no money. You might not have no food. You might not have no place to live. You might not have no friend. But give thanks and praises. All the things that you don't have, some people have more than what you don't have. In other words, some don't have life, which is important. Yeah. So you know, Solomon tell you, a maga dog have more hope than a dead lion. Today you might not have all that you want, but tomorrow it come your way. You understand me? So why worry? Why worry? When you can do what? Pray. Amen. You don't need to worry. Right now I'm going on top of the ferry. This boat sail on top of the water. And that is again one of the massive risk I'm going to take. And some people do it every day as if it's normal. And it seems normal to them. But in the unlikely event something happen, normal become disaster. Normal become destruction. You see, some of the things that we do every day, it's normal as if I would do it as a daily routine. Just like the woman the other day who get up, go to church. I can assume that she go to church every Sunday. And this Sunday, things wasn't normal for her at all. No. Because someone was plotting to take her life. And she never know that. She never know. So the point I'm making right here, life itself is just a risk. It's a risky game being alive. It's a risky game being in the land of the living. Because somebody somewhere might be plotting for your demise. Somebody somewhere might be plotting for your destruction. Somebody somewhere probably don't like you. Probably don't want you to enjoy the only thing that you have, which is your life. And that is why I said life is a risk. Yeah. Me drive on top of that boat, carrying 500 cars and 300 trailers. No mention the amount of passenger, male, human being. Traveling from east to southeast every time is a risky business, that. And pretty soon you're going to see the boat come up. And you're going to see how we climb on it and I feel comfortable. Some of us give a little prayer in our heart because you cannot put your trust in the pilot, in the captain. Some of us have to use faith. You see how simple that is? A little boat carrying us across. And even though it's simple and easy, it can be dangerous and destructive. You understand, people? There's something that is so simple and easy can be dangerous and destructive. The woman just get up in the morning, bathe herself, whatever, take up her Bible, jump in her car, and drive to church. It's a simple thing she do every day. Nothing complicated about that, nothing difficult about that. But that faithful Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m., her life changed for the better, for the worse. Yeah. Some stranger come sit beside her, behind her. She thought it's just another visitor who want to find God. So she feel comfortable praying to her God. But while she was praying, this man was praying to destroy her. I heard that the minute the woman get on her knee, start to talk to her God, this boy pull out the gun and enter 9 bullets in the woman. Eh? In my head, there's so many questions floating about. Why God didn't stop him? Hmm? Why God didn't paralyze the gun? Why God didn't disable the gun? Why God didn't lick him down like we lick down Ananias and Sapphira? Why God didn't expose him, make the gun drop out, and people hear the commotion? When they open their eye, there's a gun that flick all over the place. They take the gun up, they pointing at him, call the police, he can't move. Eh? Don't you think the woman need God at the time? More than anything else, because she was having a conversation with her God. What I'm saying, sometimes one normal routine can turn out to be disastrous. Yeah. I'm going on that boat in a couple of minutes from now. And I do it all the while. But maybe one day, the boat decide to malfunction. I'm just saying, we're going on an airplane. Maybe one day, the airplane decide to malfunction, because you know that a man make it. Things can happen. That's why I said, enjoy life while you can. Enjoy life while you can. Do the things that you can do now. Don't put off till tomorrow. Some of us love too much to procrastinate. Yeah. You can do it now, do it. Don't wait for later. Do it now. Because tomorrow may be too late. People, trust me. Life itself is a risk. Yeah, it's a risk. Everything you do is a risk. You wake in the morning, you go to the bathroom, you can fall in the bathroom. You're no longer around. You can fall downstairs. Someone can enter your house without invitation. You go out there in your car, somebody can hit your car. Yes. That's risky. So the time we take making trouble, causing problem, looking for areas of people life and conversation to create problem, we could use that same energy to do something progressive that can help you and I to become a better person. You understand me? Yeah. And that's all we say to the world. Something we can just ignore, something we can just left it alone. And every time we go on like we want to level up with people. We had BSP do a live the other day. And the mere fact that we use the word wet up. Some moron can't look beyond that. All they keep on saying is not appropriate to refer to a dead person. When these losers don't see the bigger picture. Imagine just to say wet up. They try to change the whole argument for another argument. And they start to talk about journalism and this and that, and who taught them a journalist and them all them. Me say we have some difficult people on earth to deal with, you know? Yeah. And they start to make it look like we shoot the woman. Or we are condone killing the woman. And the main part of the conversation and don't see. All them problem is wet up. Shouldn't use the word wet up. When a gunshot hit a person, the person wet up, blood is everywhere. Blood is liquid. Yeah. And we use the word wet up because that's straight way to say wet up when you're using YouTube. If you use blood, shot, kill, murder, and all this slang, YouTube gonna read it different in a computer. And think that you're inciting violence. And these losers have nothing to say than to say wet up is not an appropriate way to describe the situation. When in all truth and all honesty, we never intend to cause no harm or bring no problem to nobody. Darling Wallace, good morning. But You see the limited mind people them who always looking for trouble area of your argument. They should find time to rectify their miserable sulky life. And they start to ridicule and they start to criticize and they start to get deeper and they start to make problem without no good reason. Because this is what some idiot do. Them search for problem area every time. Yes. They change the whole narrative of the conversation. I wanted that idiot that don't answer him, but you know what? I was gonna address him. But I said one, he probably don't see it. Two, he probably just I look attention, so I'm gonna give him the attention I look. Me a journalist, and this is not way to present an argument, and this and that, and I study, and these people are not journalists, and a bag of foolishness. You understand, people? It's just crazy. The woman dead. Gunshot hit the woman. The woman dead. We are presenting a story based on what we get from the local newspaper. We chose to call the title Wet Up instead of anything else. And two lunatics have problem with it. And start to attack the messenger and not the blasted killer. But tell the people when I say, boy, sad, the boy is a beast. What a wicked boy. Oh my God, and cruel. Look how he do the woman. People them start to say we shouldn't use the word wet up to refer to a murder. But I say, right here, people, we need to pay attention to important things. Our life itself is risk. And you nor me don't know what can happen 20 seconds from now. You nor me don't know what can happen 10 minutes from now, a day from now, a week from now, a month from now, and even a year from now. All we know is that we know what's going on right now, but we don't know what's going to happen later on. You understand me? So instead of we have a negativity and foolishness and folly and them things in our life, let us find a better way to approach life now and show love and appreciate people. Because the less enemy you have, and the more safer you become. I said, the less enemy you have, and the more safer it is for you. And every day through life, you should try to reduce enemy. How you reduce enemy though? Whoever you have a difference, you try to make it right. Whoever don't like something about you because a demon in them say a part of you, they don't love them, can't deal with a part of you, try to make it right to them. Yes. Because you and I see what happened Sunday. And if it happened in the church, it can happen anywhere. Yeah. So the more we minimize enemy, the more better we become. And more sweeter life become for us. You understand me? So we don't go around searching for trouble area, people conversation, and accumulate enemies in our life. Because I live long enough to know that there's no human being body lined with steel and brick. It's lined with flesh and bone. Trust me. People, the ferry about to come now, and we're about to climb on it. All I can say to you, it's like about 25 to 30-minute journey across the river. It is an interesting ride. We do it all the time. But like every other time, I would urge you to say, boy, drop a prayer somewhere that it be a safe journey. Drop a prayer somewhere that it become a safe journey and we get over the other side in peace. And not in pieces. You understand? Straight up. So my argument is, whenever time we see a brother or a sister doing something, instead of we ridicule and condemn and create problem, we could easily well embrace them. Yes. And work with them and see how it goes. And in that saying, you are doing a whole lot of good to the universe. You are doing a whole lot of good to your fellow human being. But no. You have to search a trouble area. You have to search a problem. You have to try to make this happen. And you have to do that. And you have to do everything. Why? Don't you realize that it is far way easier to do good than do bad? And so we choose the harder road every time. The ferry is coming. Don't you realize that it is far way easier to do good than do bad? And we choose the bad every time. Why? Because David said we were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Because our righteousness are like filthy rag? Or because we just love the dirty life? I don't know. I said I don't know. But people, we could try to make a change in 2021, no man, and be the brother keeper and the sister keeper and show more love. You know it's hard for somebody share or comment something positive on your thing. It is so hard. It becomes like a pain to some of us comment something constructive and positive towards us. I remember when I doing live one time from the studio. The amount of people watch it and the only comment I couldn't get, oh, your shirt too bright. Your background want fix up. I'm not there for background or shirt. I'm there to do a live, but some people don't see what they want to see. Yeah. No man telling me going like me in summer and winter this, we shouldn't wear bright color clothes. As if I them buy me clothes or them put on my clothes for me. She don't see the message. She don't see nothing else but your clothes, but your background. Because this is what stupid people do. Searching for trouble area of your conversation. Searching for trouble area of your life. When it could be nice and easy if it's a good man, how are you? It is so wonderful to see a beautiful day and I hope you're okay. Then bypass the whole of that. And gone to some area when not even concern them. You know? The ferry about to dock now. And we're gonna go on the ferry in a minute. And trust me people. Me I go talk to him until we come off of the ferry. I know we done 17 minutes. I don't like to do long video here. I know we done 17 minutes going to 18 minutes. I believe it will lead into about half hour. Because I probably start too early. But nevertheless, I urge you to make sure whatever you do in this world, make sure benefit some life somewhere. Make sure you touch somebody's life in a positive way somewhere. Because if you keep on touch people's life in a negative way, trust me, you're going to become so negative and your way of touching people's life is going to come back to you. And trust me, it will haunt you. Bad, it will haunt you. It will haunt you. So remember, plant the seed that you want to eat when it bear fruit. Otherwise, the plant no seed. If you only eat that fruit, why you plant a tree? Don't tell me. It's not good for you, but it should good for somebody else. No. There's a woman out there, no. Her name is Karma. She watch everything that you do and record it. And later on, she give you back a taste of your own medicine. So if you don't like it for yourself, don't give it to somebody else. If you don't think it's nice for you or good for you, why are you giving it to somebody else? I come here every day and I beg people to like, share, subscribe. And this seems to be one of the hardest things for my one fellow human being to do. But they find it so easy to ridicule. They find it so easy to criticize. They find it so easy to put down. And they find it so easy to condemn. No one would lose weight. No one would lose them home if they subscribe, comment politely and nicely. Thing like that. No. But the minute them find a trouble area in your conversation or your action or your background or something, they're ready for you. They're ready for you. Some of them tell you go buy a good camera. Your camera quality not good. Some of them tell you say you're not dark and all kind of funniness. Trust me. But you know what? I grew up learning to understand that you accept and try to be comfortable with the position that you're in. And one day soon, all people say you stand crooked and cut straight. Yeah. As I said earlier on, Solomon said a maga dog have more hope than a dead lion. And that is so true. I learned in life you cannot fly into fly. So this is what I'm saying to you now. I'm like a little pipe, a little burst pipe, dripping water right out. But eventually the place will flood. Yeah. I said I am like a little burst pipe, dripping water where you won't recognize. But after an hour of dripping, you're going to recognize it. And this is how I drip through earth and farm my little region and let my presence be seen. Cause saying this and saying that, I still have good loving people out there who love me dearly, who appreciate me, and who want to be my friend, and who mean me good. Yes. And that is the truth. Yeah. So good people. The ferry land now, the trucks and the car are gonna come off, then I'm gonna go on. And you're gonna see who don't know about ferry, who don't understand what ferry is all about and stuff like that. I take this time out to let you know that there's so many things going on in a foreign country or in a different country. And who never get a chance to go where ferry is and stuff like that, you will know now. Because this is my duty. To bring what you can't go to you. Yeah. See the truck them start up now and we start up our car and thing. And trust me, getting the car in gear. Ready for the other cars to come off and we to go on. Let's kill the stuff in the woods. And the casinos is freaking me up still, people. But you know what go already? When you're born in a hot country, you have to go look it in a cold country and then something happen. Can't fight it. I read the sign outside the stuff in nose done. Cancer, diabetes, arthritis, you name them. Blood pressure, sugar, you name them. So let's work with it. Let's work with it. They are ready. All we can do is live with it. So see the car them coming off the ferry. I believe you can see them. While they come off, we're gonna go on. Yeah. So this is the last one now. That one is the last one. So it's my time to slowly go on the ferry. I'm driving onto the ferry now, people. This is London Ferry. Heading across the river. That a ferry marshal looking at there. You might see him soon as we get down. On the ferry going. Yeah, ferry marshal is pointing to his left, my right. Yeah, this is a big boat that people go on every day. This is one of the easy way to go across the river. Yes, so now I'm on the boat. I'm sitting on the boat now. Right ahead of me, all you're seeing right now, right there, is pure water. A whole heap of water, deep water. It's amazing how them big old metal thing, heavy steel, float on top of water and take so many weight. And if look at me get in the water, I'm gonna sink. Eh? And all of these metal and steel and all them whole heap of ton of things float on top of the water. Eh? It's amazing. It's just like a potato, you know. A potato go in the pot hard and it come out soft. And an egg go in the pot soft and it come out hard. You understand, people? Seriously. These are mystery and these are science. Put an egg in a pot of hot water and it become hard. Put the same potato which is hard when you go in the pot of hot water and it becomes soft. You understand? I see where this metal is sheet of metal, big and heavy. It takes 5 or 10 big crane to lift it up. But it still float on the water. And look at me, would sink if I get in the water. If I can swim good. You understand me? So good people, this is the journey into life. Either the ferry or the tunnel. We don't have no bridge. Yeah, London Bridge over there, but nobody would go to London Bridge with all the complication and the transit and all of them something there. So we choose the tunnel or the ferry. Well, this ferry is more shorter, more easier, and things like that, you know. So we choose the ferry. So right now I'm sitting on the ferry. What you see right ahead of you is water, body of water, some things in the water. I don't know if you can see the building and so on the other side, all the way down the bottom there. In a minute or so, the ferry will be start moving. Everybody on the ferry. Some people feel comfortable, some people tremble, some people fret. Some people say because they do it all the while, it become a part of their lifestyle and different things, different mindset. But I tell you, every time I come on this ferry, my body go tweak, tweak, tweak. Because I know what can happen. Yes. And I know one wrong move and I'm going to be in difficulty. Not saying that I would drown, but I would be in difficulty and I don't want to go in this cold water. Because if outside so cold, just imagine how cold the water is. And that's the thing with me, I'm too sensitive to some things. When you're in the plane, I'm thinking about the plane should land fast. Because you know one wrong move and you remember plane crash every time. And you know plane crash every time, you don't want to really experience that. Because that one plane missing land crashing or crash other day. And not happen to nobody. And the one at Jamaica, trust me. Every plane crash or thing we hear a difficulty plane meeting, it is fatal. You understand me, people? So this might be a normal journey for everybody, every time, every day. For me, it's a life and death. For me, it's a massive risk. Because guess what now? I put my life in the hand of the pilot and hope he can deliver. Or the captain. Anyway, he been delivering for the longest while, so we can say reasonable he will deliver again. But what if one day he get up the morning and say, you know what? He touch his wife 2 times without sex and she said no. And him suspect say she have another man and he say, you know what, I can't bother with this. Me will kill myself now. And him say, alright, him now kill himself alone, he must sink the ferry. You ever think about that yet? We are human being. Things happen in our earth. You understand me? People share this, share this, share this, share this. Wanna share it. Yeah man, share it. Share it, people. Comment and share, 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 share. The people that are taught now, they're giving out the safety information for you to adhere to. If you see this, if this happen or that happened, in case things went wrong, you do what you should do, or you that, or you this, whatever. But I don't want things to went wrong, and I don't want to in case. I just want to land on the other side peacefully and safe. Yeah. Some years ago, me and my friend was talking about Titanic. We're talking about, and him said to me, say, he would rather go on the boat than in the airplane. I have nothing to happen to the boat. The boat will just sink and him can swim. So he will survive by swimming. Some people say no, so they prefer the airplane. But to me, the whole of them is disastrous and dangerous. And it seems as if you have a high tide too. Because the water is moving wickedly. Yeah, high tide here. Yeah, we're turning and now we're going over the other side. You know, I can't feel the conversation, the whole thing. We're going over the other side now, slowly cruising into the other side of London from one side to the other side. And as I say, people do this every day. Some people do this 3-4 times a day. Yeah, this is a normal lifestyle for many people. Because this is their way of commuting. And if you should go to like France, you have a bigger ferry and this will last like about 2 hours from London to France too. You also have the train. One day you're going to drive through in the train. Yeah, when coronavirus gone. And giving a tour, you can see how underwater bottom dark and tan. Because the train actually go in the tunnel underneath the sea. Straight across. Or you want to drive your car, go to France, you drive, go to the ferry port, you go on the ferry, and the ferry left you into France. Or you take the underground, you take the airplane. You can take different means of transportation. Depends on what you're comfortable with. But the train that go under the tunnel is very much excited for some. For some, they would never do it. Because all you can see under there is darkness, darkness, darkness. Yeah. But that again is one of man's invention. Ahead of you there, what you're looking at now is body of water. Whole heap of water. The Great River. But the ferry is still fighting against the tide. And you know, pretty soon, we will land on the other side. The people share this. Share this. Share this, good, good people. We're in the middle, we're in the bed of the river now, the middle of the river now. Going over there on the other side. Yeah, look ahead of you there. You can see so many things, both different marine things and so on, so on. So crane in the water, taking up things I don't know what I'm doing. And all sort of things going on. But we are going on the other side. We almost reached now. I see what happened. Lucky enough, I'm gonna be the one of the first person to come off this boat when it dock up. Cause I'm the first to come on. And I first come first serve right here. Yeah, we are about to dock now. We're going slowly to the dock. Don't know how much minute, but I can more about 10 or 15 minutes the most. By the time you get on the ferry and the ferry to spin, give the recording and drive across the Broad River. This is the normal life for some, but it's still risky. There can be accident or danger. Yeah. So we still have to give thanks and praises, even though it's something that we do every day. But one day it might not be a nice day or a nice moment. You follow me, people? So we're about to dock up now, very close. Ferry just cruising into it dock. And it's excited. Apart from if you are sensitive of what can happen, it will become like fearful. Yeah. Because every time I go on an aeroplane, every time I go on a ferry, or a boat or something, I never stop tremble until I reach at a safe place. Yeah. Even though in my heart I know it's gonna be okay. But there always be a slip between the coffee and the lip. Yeah. And it happened to the best of way. We're docking, we're about to dock up now. That man just left his house with his wife and then still gone on phone and chat to wife. And remember just assuming that if I wife, we asked for some man done. And they left the house and start calling, baby, you alright, I miss you. As if you not come home back tonight. Nothing wrong with showing love to your woman or your partner, boy, but trust me, man, give the woman time for breeze. Give the woman time. Sitting up on phone with the wife, not even pay attention to him work. Yeah. Talking sweet conversation as if you don't see her for months. Then going home back to her tonight. Turning back to his job. Look at that. Sorry, no can't see him. Yeah, so human being go, man. We're excited. We are excited about our people. So now we're gonna dock up now. And I hope you enjoy this little ride and little conversation with people. Trust me, I hope you guys enjoy it. So we're about to dock up now. Now we realize we are dock up now, we start get busy. Even though we're turning back to his job. We start get busy now, frisky now. Baby, me love you. Baby, miss you. Baby, oh my God. What you doing? You eat food yet? All this thing probably saying. Yeah. So people, this is how it go. We're about to dock up right now on the ferry. So let me start the engine then. No time to waste. To the higher power be the glory. We reach safe. We reach safe so far. Anything now we can drive off same way. I'm have to just drive off. And the problem done. It's sweet him. You see those conversations sweet him, he laugh. Up on the phone. Telling wife how last night was wonderful. Don't give it to nobody else. Because he won't happy. I must see wife my chat. Who else gonna talk to so early? In boss? No, so. Here come another one. Here come another one. He look confused like he must search for a woman. Young boy, him kinda youngish. Now the ferry is coming down, people. The ferry are come down. Look at it, it's coming down. Hydraulic thing. Yeah, coming down, coming down, coming down. Coming down, coming down, coming down. Look at it. So eventually now we're gonna just drive off. Up to now the man is still on the phone. The man is still on the phone. Yeah. Still busy on the phone. The other one is just walking around with his hand in his pocket, look confused as ever. This one is talking to his wife, seems to be a mature man who excited about something. And was telling him back to his job. Look, look, look. He don't even know if you pay attention to him or what. Look at him, look at him. Phone conversation sweet him. See him just confused. Oh, I finally get it now. So now I open up the thing now for us to go out. I'm have to press the thing. Okay, thank you, brother. And get off the phone next time. We're driving off now in the other side of the city. So now we're driving around. Let me give another couple of minutes. And then we just cut off. I don't want to do no long video. I don't want to do no long video, especially on YouTube. But there's a small tour of London, you know? Small tour, people. You see what I go on in London, yeah? Yeah. The weather is bleak, not bright and shine like our beautiful tropical country, Jamaica, etc. Yeah. That's how we drive in England, you know, people. That's how we drive. Yeah, man, we are cruise through. We are cruise through, good people. We are cruise through and watch the road still. I don't know it already. I'll go cruising is good. No crazy driving. We only can do it when we go to Jamaica for holiday. But if we don't do it properly here, you're no longer allowed to drive. Especially you Jamaican black boy come here amongst some them people, you must be mad. No, sir. You know, work well with them. You have to be the good boy if you want to live in a country. Alright, let me just deal with this. Alright, people. We're driving through now. The rain are coming, you see. The rain is coming down on us. So I go, the rain better than no rain at all. Early morning road, you know. Yes, good people. We're telling them, man. Telling them. That's the world we live in now. Just after 9 now in England. So, you know, the world we live in. Enjoy life and do the thing we can do, and still don't forget to give thanks to whoever your God is. Whatever your God is, give thanks to him, because him are the only one that keep you going. Straight up. Yes, people. You know see what I go on now? Yeah, man, life in the foreign country, coronavirus and all of them things is out there trying to cut us down. Unfortunately, some jump out, some get pushed out. Alright, so we're on the other side of the river now, driving through, and I might, you know what, I might do another one coming back, you know, I don't know, I might, depends on the mood. Later on, when I'm coming back, I might just do it, you see the other side, and how things work. So yeah, a BSP this. You understand the St. Albin to be exact from BSP.
In a quarter of a mile, a Galleon's roundabout, take the 4th exit.
Yes, people, you understand where I'm going? Yeah. Driving through. Going to the other side. We're actually at the other side. Coming from one side of London to the other side. Yes. You have me ready? Alright. Let us just cruise around now. This is an area where them say a 30-mile zone. Carbon. That's the carbon in front of it.
Exit the roundabout. In 200 yards, at the roundabout, take the 3rd exit and stay on Woolwich Manor Way, A117.
Yes, people, you know I go already. Yeah. So, you know, coming to a runabout, past the runabout and go across.
In a quarter of a mile, a Galleon's roundabout, take the 1st exit.
Yes, people.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, take the 4th exit
Yes,
and
people,
stay on Woolwich Manor Way,
Yes, I
A117.
got you, you know. A driving time. No office time. No sit down in the office today with clock behind my back. I relax. A road time, I say road time. Yeah, man. Tell you, it's your place sulky. At 9 o'clock at the end look like at night I come down. This is the way how England stay sometime. Dark and sulky and stuff like that.
In a quarter of a mile, at the roundabout, continue straight to stay on Woolwich Manor Way, A117.
Yes, people. Yeah, good people. See it, you don't get all bonus. You know, like a journey. You don't get all bonus. You understand? Well, alright. You know what, good people? In a minute and a half, we're going to cut off now because we do 43 minutes. So we're going to go further than that. Yes. I don't like to do long video on YouTube. The obvious reason, you know, YouTube don't really like to process long video, you know them. And people don't like to listen long video. So that's what I'm gonna say, good people. And I'm gonna say so long now. Alright? Cool. Oh, to me, I drive to hell is difficult. It's difficult to turn off this thing.